Okay, so gotta go to the grocery store because I am completely out of food, and I got a new plan from my coach for this week, and then I'll have a new plan coming out for my peak week next week, which is so crazy. I can't believe that I'm a little under 2 weeks out from my show. But I gotta go to the grocery store, get some food so I can cook my meal plans for today. So I just got off a really horrible working streak. I had to work this past weekend, and I know I've said this before, but when I work the weekend, I work on Monday to Monday, so it's 8 days straight with no breaks in between. But lately, well, a couple of weeks ago, one of our overnight pharmacists actually got fired. So we have 2 overnight pharmacists, but one of them got fired, and so when it's her week to work the night shift, people just kind of been covering for her shifts. Because they haven't found anybody yet to replace her, so they've been using like floater pharmacists to cover shifts, and then when they absolutely need to, they've been having to pull like staff pharmacists like me from the daytime, who knows how to run, you know, the night shift store and do all the night shift responsibilities and everything in order for it to be intact and everything done properly. So they've been pulling people like me from the daytime and then having like another like floater pharmacist cover me in during the daytime shift. So my time to do the rotation was this past weekend, so I worked Thursday through Sunday night, the night shift, so 4 nights in a row. And granted, I've done the night shift before, but it was just kind of very sporadic. It was like a day or 2 coverage, but I've never done like multiple days or multiple nights working streak for it. Let me tell you, I don't ever want to do that again. I would absolutely not want to have that position, mainly just because my body just cannot adjust to that type of like schedule, and I've never been a napper, never been like a daytime sleeper. I just can't. I just can't sleep during the day at all. So on the nights that I had to work, I would try to make myself go to sleep for at least a couple of hours, but basically all it turned up to being is like a little cat nap, and I would just toss and turn for like 3 to 4 hours, and then I just made myself get up because I was like, well, this isn't doing me any good. I'm already awake, my body's already antsy, let's just get up and go. So pretty much for like the first 2 nights that I worked, I had basically been up for 48 hours, like hadn't gotten any sleep. And I don't know where the motivation and energy was coming from, but I was still going to work from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. So it's a 10-hour shift from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., the 3rd shift of the pharmacy. And then I would leave straight from work that morning at 8 a.m., go straight to the gym, do fasted cardio for like an hour, do a little bit of posing, and then I'd come home, make a little breakfast, and then get another cat nap in before I had to go back into work that next night. I don't know how I was doing it. My body was literally just like running off of food and caffeine with like 0 sleep, and I was still going to the gym even that later on the afternoon, basically 2 days on like 48 hours of no sleep. And then that just basically continued on into the weekend. I hadn't really slept. I could not sleep during the day, and I still had to go in at night. So my body is just like, okay, what the heck is going on, Kelsey? Like, we're not sleeping regularly, we're not eating regularly, like we're working out on like little food, but nothing but caffeine. Like, what the heck is happening? And then I think just all the stress on that on my body between like working out, still pushing myself to go to the gym, still actually having high spirits. Yes, I could tell that like my body was like a little kind of shaky. Like, you know when they say like you feel like a crack addict? That's kind of what I was feeling. Like I was just high strung on caffeine and just like no sleep, and I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm here, I'm ready to get my workout in. But that's kind of what I felt like. But I think from the stress of just working out, still consistently, still pretty hard in the gym, with little to no sleep for over like a 3 to 4 day course, my body, I think, is just so stressed out that I've gotten sick. I don't know if you can kind of tell my voice, but I feel a lot better though. But I ended up getting sick, and I never get sick ever. So super like disappointed in that, because I was like, this is not when I need to get sick, especially during the middle of my prep. So the last thing I want to do is get sick. So coming off of fighting a mild, you know, sinus infection right now, and then Saturday when I got off work, Saturday morning, I went home and my body just crashed, and I slept for like a solid like 13, 14 hours, did not wake up. Did not have to wake up until I had to get up and go to work that next evening, like around 6 p.m. So I started to get ready for work because I had to leave my house at 8 p.m. to get there at 10 p.m. So my body had just crashed, and that was like the first time that I came this close to like calling into work, and I have never ever called into work because I felt so sick, just with all this head congestion and everything, just coughing, a lot of phlegm going on, you know, your eyes super puffy, and I just felt like I was in a drunk, hungover state, and it was like the worst thing ever, and it was all just because of this new schedule. My body just couldn't adjust to it. So went into work though, Saturday night, and then slept pretty decently a little bit, a couple hours on Sunday. Went Sunday was my last shift. And then I got off yesterday morning, so Monday morning because today's Tuesday. And I'm feeling great again. I'm still, you know, a little congested, still trying to get over this cough, but let me tell you, I don't ever want to do that again, especially not during a prep. This has been the hardest of my prep yet, is only because of my work schedule. So, anyways, once again, I went on a huge rant tangent. I don't even know why. Why am I complaining, y'all? One of these days, I'm going to say something really positive about my job. I feel like all I do is complain about how much I work. Yeah, I should probably just grow up and be mature and not say anything about that anymore. Anyways, but I'm about to go into Kroger and get some groceries. I'm going to show you what I get. I want to go ahead and go to the gym. It's about 10:30 now. I'm going to go ahead and just go to the gym, go ahead and knock it out. That way I can use the big classroom that doesn't have any classes to practice some posing after my workout and some cardio. So bring it with me. Just some, shake it, just some Cellucor BCAAs because I always work out with some BCAAs, sipping on those during my workout. And then I'm just going to munch on a rice cake. Because again, I didn't feel like cooking yet, so I don't really have like any pre-workout stuff or like really any food in the house just yet. But so I'm just going to eat a caramel rice cake. So like 11 grams of carbs right here. It'll be plenty. Still got plenty of carbs from this morning from my sweet eggs. So yes, then we're going to get an upper body workout in. And so I'll see y'all in the gym. Kiss me at the gym. How about that?
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
dying under this fan. I just finished 30 minutes on the stair stepper, so I am toast. Now I'm about to practice a little bit of posing. I left my socks on, as you can see. Left my socks on because you don't want to get your heels all dirty, because your feet are pretty dirty and they're all these white clear heels. So pro tip, keep your socks on while you're posing so that way you don't dirty up your shoes as much. But I would advise practicing some without socks, because obviously the feeling of posing in socks is going to be different than posing with your bare feet. Run through a couple of little posing routines, and then I'm going to tan and I'm going to leave because I'm starving. This is why I love off days, because I can spend as long as I want at the gym. I've spent 2.5 hours here, just, you know, taking my time, getting a great workout in, got a posing session in, got some tanning in, sweating my balls off, you know. I forgot to mention, I'm feeling pretty good again. Like, I am looking better and better each and every day, so I'm super excited. The closer I'm getting to show date, like, my body is responding well to my cardio, to my workouts, to my eating. Everything is just coming together. I'm tightening up in the right places. Today was my lowest weigh-in. I weighed 112. Yeah, I weighed 112.4, so it's been my lowest weigh-in. Yesterday I was 112.8. I don't have an end goal weight. I never have. My weight on the scale is not like a #1 measurement of progress. Yes, I like to use it just to track, just to see I'm going in the right direction. But I use progress pics in the mirror. That's my number one critiques on my physique, is I don't go by the scale. Also, the scale says that I'm still like 18% body fat, which is probably a little bit less than that. But again, body fat percentage is something that you can't necessarily go off of. Just because one person has this body fat percentage, this is what they compete at, doesn't mean that that's your body fat percentage. So I still have what most people would consider a moderate to higher body fat percentage, but yeah, I still look lean on stage. So everyone just carries their body fat differently. It's distributed differently on different people. So don't use that as a judgmental marker for your progress as well. If you feel like that you have to get below a certain body fat percentage, like, don't be so confined to that measurement. So just keep that in mind, that it's your body, it's your progress. Just keep track of progress pictures are the best. Looking in the mirror daily, just constantly seeing small changes there. But anyways, feeling pretty dang good, guys. Confidence level is rising up, so I'm super excited for this show. But right now, it's 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten lunch. I'm starving. I've got the slight post-workout shakes, so I'm gonna go get me something a little bit to eat. I'm gonna cook my food today, clean up around the house, and that's really going to be it, guys. And that's going to end today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll probably film something for you tomorrow, because I have tomorrow off as well. So yeah, just stay tuned for the next vlog coming up, and I hope everyone has a lovely day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!